All right, let's do a little Q&A here. On this one, we're going to try to answer three questions. The first of those is, who needs to buy a pull-down fixture? Now, as a guy that builds and sells pull-down fixtures, I would like to say that everybody needs to buy one because we like to pay the bills. But the truth is, not everybody needs to buy a pull-down fixture. Dynamic suspension analysis can get pretty darn complicated, just to be honest. It's hard to figure out. We by no means have it all figured out. And the truth is, I don't know that anybody that has it all figured out. So it can get complicated. We do our best to really simplify that for everyone, but the fact of the matter is, not everybody needs to have a pull-down fixture. I mean, it's setup work, but it is fairly advanced setup work. And it's above the level for a lot of guys. So not everybody should buy a pull-down fixture. If you don't, a simple question is, if you don't have time to use a pull-down fixture, then you probably shouldn't buy one. You should probably go somewhere and pay just to have your car done. But if you're into learning, if you're into learning about the car, if you're into finding problems and fixing problems, and if you're really into finding an advantage over your competitors, then you want to have a pull-down fixture. So I kind of answered number two there. So who doesn't need to buy a pull-down fixture? This is really the bigger question, and so I just answered that. If you don't have time to use it, if you just want the answers and are not really that interested in learning why it does this or why you need to do that, if you're not really looking to do any sort of development work, you just want the shortest way from point A to point B, you probably don't need a pull-down fixture. Go and pay somebody that knows what they're doing. That's really important. Not just anybody that has a pull-down fixture knows what they're doing. Go and pay somebody that knows what they're doing and just have the work done, get the answers, and then go back to them when you need more. So I think that's simple. Third part of this real quick is who needs to use a pull-down fixture? Couldn't remember the question. Who needs to use a pull-down fixture? This is simple. Everybody that wants to go faster should use a pull-down fixture. So if you want to improve your performance, then a pull-down fixture, you're going to get some benefit out of using it. The only way in the world you will not get benefit out of using a pull-down fixture is to A, not use it, or B, go to someone that doesn't know what they're doing. Because if you don't know the right procedures, if you don't understand really kind of how dynamic wheel loads work, you can goof yourself up on a pull-down fixture. And I see that happen, and I hate it when I see it happen. But that's just the truth. So you kind of need to know what you're doing. You need to understand the fundamentals, the basics of how dynamic suspension analysis works. But anybody that wants to go faster and wants to get an advantage over their competition, or just wants to find out why the heck their car's not working, a pull-down fixture can absolutely help with all of those things, and it's pretty quick at doing that too.